just get Ziko, but he is eating lefts and right. You got to be careful, Matukane.
No, a beautiful right hand from him. He's following up. The mark is down. His left hands from Terrence Bourne. I think Smith doesn't want any more to do with this. But both arms going to get slammed.
Bad position for Amanda. She's been rolling around with it.
Spot.
Beautiful triangle by Boyd Allen. What a setup.
From Rock first to fire off there, low kick. Double jab. Each man trying to set their range. Big up kick, just trimming. Nice and tall is Lana. Both guys super composed. Good right hand down the middle, Lana.
Oh, big shots from Mark straight away. Gets the double. Gets Lana down, hops round to side. Good scramble from Lana.
Right, it's in the corner really good from the double leg. Transitions have been excellent. And again, such a good transition between both men. From attack to defense. No one settling.
Mark looking for the hook. Still got the body clasp. Trying to ride the back.
Smart, should have stayed on the back on the inside there behind him. Good control system though. He's got to disrupt the base. Connor attacking the Kimura. Utilizing it as a defensive pattern. But should it open, can attack on it if he manages to clasp. Good work though, broke the grip.
Lana did well to get up to his feet from that position. There's good side control from Mark, but Lana popped up straight away.
Mark done exceptionally well to stay on his back. Lana looking for an option. He's got to turn back on the inside. He's got to try and get in that underhook. You can do that by utilizing the feet as well, creating hip bumps and maybe even attacking a small foot trip. Just to release or to reset, and then you've got to be on the defense pattern there. Very well done. Getting on the underhook, chasing that underhook to come around the corner.
Nice dance to
such a powerful weapon in the clinch position.
Mark trying to put on a grind up against the chain link.
Siafamak is utilizing that good underhook and strapping onto the hip. Gives him maximum control in that position, Simon. He just wants to be a little bit more aggressive on the base attack.
Connor pushes Mark into his corner. Nice knee up the middle from Ragnar.
Big knee up the middle. Oh, clattering into the chin of Mark. He has to get nice and tall in that clinch position on that underhook. Really work by the, really good work by the corner. I mean, I'm super impressed with how much he's progressed in terms of his calmness, one, and then his execution of his technical work inside there. Simon, good head control by Mark.
Nice knees from Lana. Mark's eating them well though. A technical clinch battle ensuing for the first fight here at EFC 128. More knees from Lana.
Such energy sapping space, Simon. I don't think people realize how much it actually takes out of you, and that ability to control. Oh, try to cut the corner really well. Almost wound up on his back.
Nice left jab from Lana as Mark comes forward. Gives a bit of a space now. Right hands from Lana. Oh, beautiful right hand from him. He's following up. Mark is down. Hammer fist to follow. Lana takes the win with the TKO. Sensational finish from Ragnar.
Oh, wow. Cracked him inside on that combination. Stiffened him out. It looked like he was trying to get his feet on a surfboard. It just went there for him. Went down. Lana just applied massive amount of pressure. What a finish.
Yeah, I just smelled blood straight away. I think it was that one right as he was coming forward with Lana, and he could see that he had Nicholas wobbled, and Cenk just poured it on. Beautiful outflows, some beautiful combinations, and once Vermont went down to the canvas, a couple of hammer fists to follow up, and the referee saved him.
Simon had himself in trouble here in the beginning of the round. Looked a little bit unsure about himself. Managed to work his way up, got confident in that, attacked the...
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes in the red corner, right now, William Lana.
Sholto Latus. Terrence the Mountain Bourne.
Both gentlemen calm as they walk forward. Terrence super measured on the outside. Latest looking composed and looking for the attack. Looking to counter strike. Oh, big bad right, catches.
Both exchange, knee inside the clinch from Terrence.
Terrence just absolutely whipped him around.
Oh, huge left hands from Terrence Bourne. Latus is trying to struggle as the odds come up, and it's done so quickly before you even get a chance to put your wager down on Terrence Bourne as a 1.25 favourite. Latus is protesting the stoppage to Bobby Karajanidis. Bobby's saying too many unanswered blows.
I'm not sure, but Terrence was just absolutely piling on those fists, smashing them into the side of Latus' head. Maybe a good call there by Bobby Karajanidis. He's been around a few times. Latus didn't really have an answer. He wasn't defending too well, but he still seems really good. Who knows? There wasn't much of a response to him. He got cracked with a big overhand right by Terrence Bourne.
They still take a look at the action replay. Well, what it is, very quick. Might as well play it in real time.
Yeah, look, swung him around and then just went to work. Had that under control and smashed on the ear. Just kept hammering at him.
That's 7, that's 8, that's 9.
There wasn't much
that's
response
10,
there.
That's 11, that's
Bobby
12.
Did it, I think. You see how he turns his head there? As soon as you turn your head away, it becomes so dangerous. And then the ref has to do the right work. Stepped in. There wasn't much defense coming from there. But wow, that was quick. Terrence just on an absolute tear at the moment in the heavyweight division. Absolutely just swept aside.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes, his name is the Mountain, Terrence Bourne.
This man, Jaden Vander Merwe in the black shorts. Willem Smith in the white.
Old versus the new.
Oh, straight for the takedown attempt. Good to sprawl though from Smith.
Excellent work there by Smith, looking for the hip throw, got dragged down. Oh, straight into the mount, onto the back position. Jaden did very well to scoot to the fence to shut down the back take. Big right hand over the top.
The fun scramble. A fun scramble from both fighters, but Vander Merwe did well to end up on top. I thought Smith was going to stay in full mount, but good escape straight away in his own corner from Vander Merwe.
Yeah, look. Vander Merwe went for the shot. Willem Smith looked for the hip throw. Got caught with the takedown. Scrambled to mount and then...
Oh, nasty right elbow.
That was wild.
Oh, that's cut him up immediately. A nasty cut straight away. Blood is pouring over the canvas now.
Just really turned himself.
Oh, and I think he's finished. I think Smith doesn't want any more to do with this, and referee stopped it. Great win for Jaden Vander Merwe. Questions being asked about how he's going to rebound from that incredible knockout loss of Mark Camber, and he answers it with alacrity and speed.
Yeah, look, such the savagery of that elbow. You can see the damage it caused to Willem Smith's face. Blood pouring out the side of the left eye there.
It was the hand on the head. It was this big right elbow.
Yeah, look, he caught him first with the right hand, and then try to throw another one, but as you saw off the
There it
wrist,
is.
bang.
Oh,
Did that
immediately.
So well, just rolled it off the wrist, caught him square above the eye, the elbow just slashing open the eyebrow. Just a small roll over the top. Hello, Soldier Boy, Jeremy Smith too.
You submitted Jeremy in that fight.
There was a lot of blood. I caught him square on the nose.
I missed the
Shattered
pit bull.
his nose. Oh man, me too. He was just
I missed the pit bull.
just brought a different dynamic to the game.
Big right hands from Vander Merwe to finish. Good stoppage from referee Ferdy Basson. Saw that Willem Smith didn't really want to continue, doing his best to cover up on those strikes. Vander Merwe picking his shots legally and nicely. Good control from him. It was a fun scramble at the beginning of the round.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes in the blue corner, Jaden Vander Merwe.
Gorilla Koso, Ziko Mangel. Woo! Buckle up. Round number 1 is officially underway. In the short black with the blue wraps, that's Ziko. In the black with the red wraps, that is Gorilla Koso.
Both trading kicks. With a jumping wild kick from Wallace. Ziko goes to the body, quite from distance. Nice leg kick, nice calf kick from Ziko Mangel. So Koso just got that right hand ready. Ziko dictating the space at the moment. Oh, big left hand for Mangel. Koso gets out of the way.
You got to wonder what sort of tools are being added to the repertoire of Ziko Mangel right now over at CIT. This is a good opportunity for him to get back on the right track and gain some momentum and see if he's able to steamroll Gorilla Koso. For Koso, going to bring something different to the table.
Both fighters switching stances a lot, but it's still Mangel coming forward. Koso just on the outside. Think about the counter, but comes forward instead with the right cross. Mangel slips the left behind it. Koso trying to get away from the fence. Good left hand from Mangel. He's hunting with that one, then goes with a right-left combination again. Hands down, stalking his prey.
Not overcompensating right now is Ziko. Very, very composed. We're not used to seeing this side of him. We're used to seeing just this, you know, unrestrainable animal of a fighter. And right now it seems like he's kind of waiting and looking for his openings here, and I like it. I like the hesitancy.
Ducks under a big left hand from Wallace Koso. Koso came forward with quite a wild kick that was going nowhere, and he came with a massive overhand left, but Mangel easily ducked. Good combination from Mangel. Koso gets on the back foot.
You can only circle for so long. I mean, he's starting to cut off that hexagon. Not a whole lot of real estate once Ziko commits. A lot of control in those punches, though, Simon, and I like it.
Yeah, it's a lot more patient approach from Ziko. Like you said, just cutting off those angles like origami scissors. Koso continues to circle around the outside. He's tried to get a couple of shots off, but really nothing much significant. Good high guard, a lot of those power punches from Mangel, good left. And another good combination from him.
Baby. Here comes the flurry. On top is Ziko, and he is back in control, and that's a bad place to be if you are Gorilla Koso. Not very good on the ground, Koso, and now you got Mangel, a man possessed.
Well, he's just burying his head in the bed basket of Mangel, but now he's all down on the ground. A big right hand for Mangel. The referee Peter Coxon's looking at. Look at those in-play
Nowhere
odds.
to go. Petey Coxon may have to step in here.
Oh, huge right hands. Well, Koso's going nowhere, and referee Peter Coxon's called a great win for Mangel.
There it is. Ziko with another big dub. He is back on the winning track tonight here at EFC 126. Wow, great performance here, Simon. You know, we expected Ziko to come out here and have a good night, but he was very measured in his approach. He did not rush it, and that's how it's going to have to be against some of the talent in this division.
Yeah, just didn't let off the pressure. It was just hunting him down patiently. And there was a nice combination up against the fence that had Wallace in trouble. And then followed him down to the ground, easily passed into full mount, did Ziko Mangel, and then just brought down that big right hand.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes in the blue corner, the Gorilla, Ziko Mangel.
Boyd Allen, the legend returns. Bembe, the Dominator's den disciple. And this fight is on.
Touch of the gloves, immediate pressure by Boyd Allen. So light on the feet, both gentlemen. Also good at the faking department. Really draws you in, good body shots. Little smile by Vince Bembe. Not too much phases him.
Oh, another good right to the body from Boyd. Vince goes for the outside leg kick.
Just slides out of range, big head kick. Got caught there by Bembe coming in.
You see the odds in Allen's favor, 1.35 favorite.
Good jab there by Boyd Allen, straight down the middle. We've always said that a jab is so underutilized in the MMA circuit, and Boyd Allen is one of the best there is to. Man, his jab was just something of beauty. But we know that Bembe won't be phased. He will go to the work. Allen got him on the back foot already. Another body shot there by Boyd Allen.
Oh, nice right hand there from Bembe.
Boyd tried to turn the corner and crack him with the right hand, and Merwe got caught over that shoulder. Switching to the southpaw stance.
Oh, good left hand.
Corner the hook.
Just checking if he's got blood as Bembe in a blow. A low blow. Boyd Allen says he didn't catch him there.
I think he caught him in the body, which put him down.
Boyd's already looking up to see if he can see the replay and make sure he's correct, that it wasn't a low blow. Let's have a look.
Straight to the body. Straight to the body.
Did it travel upwards though?
No. Straight on the body. Caught him.
Referee Brad Block, I think, is now having a word with Vince and saying, well, it wasn't a low blow, you got to get up. Otherwise, that's a TKO win for Allen. He's just trying to stretch his way out. Here's Bembe. I'd like to see another angle of it.
Immediate.
Front kick from Boyd, caught nicely by Bembe. Oh, straight, almost gets the triangle on.
Yeah, it's going to attack that, looking to attack that arm as well. Boyd really good off his back with those triangles. Been there a few times myself.
Bembe exploding out of that reset. Settling into side now. Here's Bembe, knees to the ribs. Coming off the arm of Allen.
Allen doing exceptionally well to control that space with the frame. Just looking to attack that armbar position. Just unable to get the hips in the right position. You can see he's controlling the side control position with the shoulder grab.
A couple of short shots with the elbows to the hip now from Bembe.
Nothing really too effective.
Good left hand.
Boyd does exceptionally well to isolate that arm. Good little elbow there. He's using the frames exceptionally well to keep Bembe's head away, not allowing him to really lean into that crossface.
Still sporadic ground and pound from Vince Bembe, mostly targeting the left ribs of Boyd Allen.
Just being patient is Bembe. Not overcommitting, knowing that he doesn't want to give too much space. If he gives too much space, he's going to get himself into trouble.
Trying to get that left elbow into play onto the face of Allen is Bent Bembe.
Good little elbow there, short elbow by Allen. Off his back. But Bembe doing exceptionally well to control the position. 2-on-1 control by Boyd Allen. He's going to look to attack that. Oh, triangle. Beautiful triangle by Boyd Allen. What a setup. That's on deep. That's on deep.
He's pulling on his foot as Allen.
He's attacking.
Oh, and it's a better position for him to reset now.
Reverse triangle position. Bembe in a world of trouble here. What a setup.
Oh, big left hands now from Allen. Referee's looking very closely. Big shots now.
Yeah.
And Brad Block calls it.
What an absolute incredible setup by Boyd Allen. And then just went to work with those elbows. So destructive. And then the respect shown by Boyd Allen.
Wow.
But I did say, he is so sneaky off his back. What a setup.
4 years away and looked like he hadn't spent a minute outside the hexagon. And he milks the crowd. The World Sports Betting Arena on their feet. A legend returns in the only way he knows how, with another sensational finish.
What an absolute cracking finish. The way he set that armbar up.
In the blue corner, Boyd Sneaky Allen.
Claudio Ziko looking to go 2 in a row. Christopher Matukane looking to get on the win track here. And let's get it going here. Round number 1. Matukane in the all black and the red wraps, and Ziko in the blue wraps at the black trunks.
Oh, nice front kick straight away from Brody.
Right out of the gate. Nice teep.
I put Matukane on notice, that's for sure. Got him back pedaling. Goes to the gut, this time does Ziko. Got that awkward style when he leaps into that big left jab, just Claudio Ziko.
Yeah, he really does. Yeah, you can tell. Just a little unorthodox there. Matukane able to land one.
Oh.
Matukane has big hands. We've seen it before. Quick finishes. Let's see if he can channel it back 20 events ago when he was able to pick up that big victory. Ziko, he sees what's ahead of him and sees a lot of big opportunities, Simon. I mean, if he can win this definitively, that's going to be a bigger spot on the card, higher up in the card for
Definitely. If he's putting on fireworks like this with big shots, so it's a good right hand, good knee up the middle for Matukane. Both lads exchanging big power shots on both fighters, and they separate. Yeah, it's not just about beating people, it's the way he's doing it, you know, just putting on thrilling fights. Got that exciting kickboxing style, even though at times, as I said, it's a little bit awkward. Matukane firing back with a couple of his own. Nice little inside leg kick. Oh, eats a right hand, there's Ziko. Getting that clinch work on is Matukane. Ziko separates. Now he's getting the clinch work. Oh, nice knee from him. Big left
knees.
right from Matukane.
He's got to be careful, though. Just leaving that chin out there, Simon. You can take some serious damage. Ziko going to the body, though. I love the activity with the knees. He is really making the most out of that.
Nice little short right elbow for Ziko. Matukane's got him up against the fence, switches positions, gets him down. Good work from Claudio Ziko. Matukane's covering up as he gets up. Thinking about the single was Claudio Ziko. Short little right hands from him.
Well, he wants to finish here. He is coming for blood. He wants a highlight real victory. Does Ziko, but he is eating lefts and right. You got to be careful, Matukane. Oh, no.
Big shot.
The arm is in. And now Matukane's got a good position here. Look at that.
Seated
mounted up against the fence. Watch out. A little over 2 minutes to go here. Matukane can potentially serve up some big knuckle sandwiches here. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, Claudio Ziko didn't like the taste of those sandwiches. Matukane just carried on with those shots and had him in a lot of trouble. Beautifully timed takedown as well. Ziko did not see that one coming. A bit dazed by those power shots of Chris Matukane. See if Chris Matukane can now see if he can hunt for the neck. Meanwhile, Ziko's recovering on the ground. You can see him take in the oxygen. Nice ankle pick for Matukane. Nice elbows to the midriff from him. Kanzeko's trying to turn him around here. Well, elbows to the side of the head from savage Chris Matukane.
Wow. Matukane here with a lot of time to go. He has done a lot of damage on Kanzeko. Kanzeko with that aggressive style working against him in this matchup. And Matukane landed a lot of heavy firepower to the chin, to the side of the head of Kanzeko. And here we go. A little bit of blood spilling, I believe, as well.
Oh, more powerful shots from Matukane. Oh, nasty elbows to the side of the head. Punches to the other side. Going left and right. Oh, huge elbows now. Matukane and Kanzeko turns him around to get away from the power shots. And reverse position. Digging from deep is Kanzeko. I don't know, most mortal people would be, unconscious at this point in time, Cyrus.
Yes, indeed. Kanzeko pushing on here. 40 seconds to go here in round number 1. Has him up against the fence right there in that corner. And now yanking on a guillotine, but it is in a bad position. That is a big mistake. Matukane may have enough time to make him pay for it. 20 seconds. Now he's going to take his back, and let's see what he has here. Watch out.
Oh,
big, heavy bombs coming down. Kanzeko could be seriously hurt. Vic is Swart watching closely. He's got to do more.
10 seconds, the clappers are going. He stops. How is Kanzeko still awake? Wow.
Well, we'll see how he does if he can make it to the stool here. Kanzeko takes a lot of damage. And kind of goes and sits on his butt there and kind of rethinking his life. Taking a lot of shots by Matukane at the end of round number 1. Matukane has to be getting a big boost here after a performance like that. A guy that has been on the wrong side of these fights for the last 3 fights. It's a big opportunity for him. Let's look at that action replay, Simon.
There's that nice front kick at the start of that first round. Left hand no in ear. Both fighters at different times engaged in the clinch work. Nice flurry from both of them. Bit of clash there. Matukane, here's he fighting himself off the fence. That right scores nicely, and he follows it up. That's a short left, but that big right left that followed it was massive. Then elbows to the side of the head, hooks to the other side of the head, starting to bloody up Kanzeko. And towards the end of the round, just massive power shots. I don't think Kanzeko's going to answer the bell, Cyrus. You can see him there on the left-hand side of your shot.
Yeah, he's in a bad spot.
Yeah, there's lots of shots for too much.
Grabbing the back of his head, potentially. I don't know if that's what he's doing. If he's trying to make some sort of plea that maybe he hit the back of his head. But this fight's going to be over. Yeah, and Kanzeko can't finish here. I don't know if he's going to try to protest. Maybe he feels like he got hit in the back of the head. We've seen this before, Simon. You know, it's unfortunate. And you never know what a fighter's going through. But that is going to be the end of this fight. And it appears for now that it's going to be a victory here for Matukane, unless there's something we're not seeing that they can reference. I think Christopher Matukane is back in the win column.
He was motioning to his back of the head when the bell went. You know, it's difficult to say. There were so many shots. What I saw, there were elbows to the side of the head, and there were hooks to the other side of the head, the temple and the jawline. I didn't see the shots to the back of the head. But there were so many shots, there might have been. You know, I'm not saying there's not. Let's see if we can see any more in the replay. Good left combination. That's a nicer angle of those combinations. Nicely timed the take. Let's have a look here. Side. Side. Yep, side.
Side.
Side. We can go on all day. They'll look pretty good to me.
Carrying your winner by tap out due to verbal submission in the red corner, Christopher Savage Matukane.
Mariana Salles from Brazil. Amanda Mad Dog Lino from right here in South Africa. So far, South Africa is up 2-0. Lino and Salles in the black, Lino in the white and the red, Mariana Salles. 9
big right hand from Salles.
Between the two of them, and here comes Salles with that power.
Oh, Amanda's being able to recover. Oh, and she gets into top position. Right into the full guard of Sales. Great work from Lino. I'm not sure if that right hand hurt her too much, but it certainly put her down on the floor. She recovered really quickly. She's got the overhook on the left hand. At the moment, does Mariana. Short little right hand as Amanda pushes her up against the fence, shifts her over, see if she can go to work in a more of a inconvenient position for her opponent off the back.
No doubt about it, and Amanda Mad Dog Lino. It feels weird to see her in here, Simon. It's odd, right? You know, it's great, but it's odd. It's good to see her back. Amanda Lino right back to form. Exited the country, exited the organization for a number of years, and now she's right back in here and right back thrust into the competition. It's pretty incredible. And you got to imagine the pressure that's on her, Simon. I mean, to come back, to be at form against somebody 9 years she's older than, it's pretty incredible.
No, it really is. And coming back, looking better than she ever did before when she was the 2 divisional champion. I mean, Rodney van der Vlug telling me how, you know, she's been to gyms all around Europe, how he's taken her almost on a European tour to work on the grappling. Got to be careful of that rubber guard. She's got Mariana Sales trying to throw up that triangle. Can't see necessarily from that position, but you can see that she's got the foot locked on. But she's not pulling down on the head of Amanda at the moment. She's still relatively safe. She's going to try and see if she can reach around the back of the head. Amanda's still stuck in it. Got to be very careful from that position.
Yeah, Amanda right there on top. She is got a little bit of pressure there as you have a potential submission there from the bottom. Got that triangle nice and tight. Pitbull Brothers, you talked about that incredible camp and how incredible they are there. And as I think back at all these classics, you know, seeing Amanda in here as she fights and scratches trying to come out of that triangle, she's able to separate. But that matchup with Rizlan Zoak still goes down as one of the best fights I've ever seen.
Incredible fight. I wasn't aware there that I was in Vegas for UFC, but I watched it all the way from Nevada. It was something incredible. Sales is hunting for the right arm. From inside there, you can't see it, but she's hunting for Amanda's arm. Amanda's going to try and get that out. But Sales is grasping onto the armbar. She's going to try and straighten it out here. This is a bad position for Amanda. She's been rolling around with it.
Spot.
She's
that's
rolling right.
She has to
Amanda
keep
could get out. Brilliant
and
work.
She does.
Wow. She's only got not just Rodney van der Vlug.
This reminds me so much of the Zoak fight. There was so much of this that happened in the Zoak fight, where her having to fight out of submission over and over again.
Yeah.
And she come out on top. But this is different. She was busy then. She had been very active at that point. This is different. But she's able to survive.
And yet Sales
she needs to take a breath. I think she wants to really attack right now, but perhaps maybe take a rest. But she dives right back in, Simon.
Just be a little bit more cautious going and playing in the guard of Sales. He was just showing how really dangerous she is off her back. But Amanda doing well, going the right way. I mean, originally when that triangle was on, Amanda broke it by turning around to the side. And Sales tried to get back on. But instead she went for the armbar. Amanda rolled in the right way and got out of it. And then ended up on top. And she still finds herself in this position now, in half guard. And a lot more of more heavier hips and a much better base in her sprawl. But she's got to be a little bit more cautious now about Sales, and perhaps see if she can keep the ground and pound, being careful of those up kicks from Mariana. She's chopping away at the ribs, pushing Amanda back. Oh, Sales with big right hand from Lino.
There it is.
Puts Mariana straight back down, and a good left from Amanda. Another big
Mad
left.
Dog on the prowl here. She is on the attack. And the power still very much
another big
there.
right hand from Lino. She goes back down to the ground in full guard, but there was a good hand from her with a lot of power. She came back into the guard of Sales. A great round for Mad Dog, but a lot of danger off the back from Sales. Yeah, she really does, doesn't she? A good round for her. Now we're going into the second.
Long way to go.
Yeah. Oh, interesting right hand from Salas. I don't know if that caught Amanda. We'll take a look at the in-play odds, and it's still Amanda Lino. A massive, well, not a massive favourite, so a favourite at 1.75 and an underdog of Salas at 2.05. Let's see how that shifts as the rounds wear on. Catches the kick to Salas as she's trying to get Lino to the ground. She's got the back, she's trapping the left leg. Amanda, very good balance. Still in the corner there. Listening to coach Rodney van der Vlug, Dallas Jacoby, the legend himself from Durban, also, as he used to be in the past, in Lino's corner as Salas completes the takedown. Amanda trying to use the fence to kick off, but Salas just slowing it down here.
Salas slowing things down indeed. We're just 1 minute in. It's a great spot there for the Brazilian as she puts the pressure on and puts her weight down on Lino, making her feel her power. Lino can get out of these situations generally, but look at this, man, just a master, looking fantastic. Lino, however, right in her own corner, so she has her coaches calling it out. And the better that she listens, the better for her in this fight. Salas in a great spot right now. This is 5 rounds, folks, so it is still very early, and these ladies have to conserve their energy. You think about the altitude, you think about every bit of that, and the energy that they use and the oxygen that they use. They have to play it smart.
Well, Amanda retaining half guard after being fully mounted. Against the fence, almost gets the sweep. But then in the reversal, it's Salas who ends up in full mount. Again, a nasty position, which they've got the butterflies in now as Mariana Salas. Going to try and prevent herself being swept this time. Amanda tries to go side on. A good top control, heavy hips from Guerrero Salas. Those small little pity-patty shots, those right hands will start to accumulate. And Amanda's going to get out of this. Absolutely fantastic.
My goodness, how about Amanda Lino powering her way out of it. She hasn't lost a step, Simon. She looks fantastic right now, gets right back in the mountain. Salas back on bottom. A lot of folks kind of nodding their head. Now I'm watching Graham Cartmel in the background. A lot of people are like, oh, there she is. Like she's the same Amanda Lino. You wondered who was going to show up tonight. Is it going to be somebody completely different? No, it's the same Amanda Lino, just 6 years later.
Big shot from Amanda there. Trying to scramble as best as she can. Is Mariana. Almost went for the ankle. Mad Dog wise to it. Now she's going to stay on her feet and see if she can rain down a bit of ground and pound. Bring down that Thor's hammer. Almost got it. A good intervention with her feet from Salas prevented her. Amanda decides to take it back down. And goes back into the full guard of Mariana. Good head control. Great reversal from Amanda Lino. After a period of good ground control from Mariana Salas, who wasn't able to take advantage of that position and cause that much damage. Very active off the back is Mariana Salas. With that left leg on the hip of Amanda Lino, just controlling that one lower part of her body. Doesn't dissuade Amanda from getting in the little left hand and the short shots right in the corner.
Are you surprised, Simon, that she hasn't taken more breaks? She hasn't kind of released and got her breath. She just keeps diving right in here. Do you feel like that's the best way to go about this, or do you feel like she ought to be taking a more cautious approach here?
No, I think it's the right way to go about it. And that's Mad Dog. That's her approach. You know, she's never been short of cardio. I mean, you always you're referencing a lot today that Zuak fight. I mean, how she was able to come back from all those positions and show championship heart and championship cardio. There was non-stop action that fight, just like this one. And I think that's what Amanda does best. Keep on that pressure. You know, she's not letting Mariana Salas get back into the fight. You know, once you're in that position, take advantage of it by getting that full flow offense. And that's exactly what Lino is doing. Don't let your opponent get back into the fight. Interesting switch on that trip from Salas. Looks down at her opponent with a side eye.
And here we go. We go into the third round. Remember, potentially 5 rounds. You know, Simon, not only coming back after 6 years, but going straight into a 5-round fight.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, it makes a huge difference out of a whole nother 10 minutes of fighting. I think a minute or two just for me, I'd be done. But these ladies diving in here, potential 25 minutes of fighting here on the table.
Yeah, you're right. Come straight back into a 5-rounder against a legit opponent from Brazil. It's really quite incredible as Salas really sits down into that left hand, flashes out that right hook. And Vander comes back with her own left-right combination, a beautiful right cross from her. Vander ducking down into her right hand. It's a nice little short left without the combination for Salas, and she just gets ragdolled to the ground.
Wow, look at
from
that.
Lino.
Straight up woman handles her and tosses her to the ground with no sort of effort. I mean, that was too easy for Lino. That just shows you the power. Still most definitely there in spades. Let's take a look at the odds. A very minor favorite is Salas after round 2, but Lino, this is almost dead even. World Sports Betting, bet with the best. Go see them. If you want to throw a little bit down on it, throw a little rand on it. As you can see, Amanda Lino digging that head in, trying to make life uncomfortable for Salas. Now some ground and pound. She just doesn't know how to hesitate, Simon. She just dives right back in.
Yeah, and she likes to stand up and see if she can pick her shots, but wary of those up kicks from Mariana. And straight back down to half guard, a very similar position for the first and second. I don't know how you score that second round. I think it's a tough one. Lina taking the first, undoubtedly, but Salas coming back in that second round. But, you know, she had a period of control on the ground, but after that reversal, there was some good work from Lino, surviving that armbar attempt. Very interesting second round. As the fight wears on,
indeed,
that second round will be very, very key in terms of how the judges here are going to score according to the unified rules, the damage, the control, all those other point scoring system of the unified rules. Meanwhile, it's a very similar position to that first round with Lino happy on top, keeping her opponent pinned. But again, like that first round, going to have to be wary of the submissions that Salas has off her back. Yeah.
Simon, just an aside there, right there in the background, we saw Shauna Power looking on, which makes things very interesting, right? Shauna Power watching closely. That's a fight that never happened in the original reign of Amanda Lino, but was most definitely on the table.
Yeah.
So you got to wonder, is that a fighter we're going to see back in the mix very, very soon? And now, look at that as Salas grabs onto that neck. I don't know that she has anything yet, but it's definitely something to be concerned about.
Twirling.
And she does have it. She's pulling on it. And Lino is going to dive into it, but go to the side, and she handled it very, very well.
Salas was trying to use the front guillotine choke and then do a hip toss, but Amanda knew exactly that it was coming and just pushed against it and got the takedown, using her opponent's momentum and balance against her. Trying to escape the sweep successfully does Amanda. Effectively working into half guard now. Yeah, Shauna Power in the corner. I mean, got her coach and training partner, Gareth Solid from McGlennon here. He's told me we expect to see Shauna coming back later this year. I don't know if it'll be straight into the #1 contender spot to take on the winner of this bout. Gareth is listening to commentary and kind of winking at me, but not completely non-committal, as the EFC and UFC middleweight legend is wont to do, as we'd expect from Gareth. Meanwhile,
he's not a good poker player, is he?
He's a terrible poker player.
He sort of puts it right out there, doesn't he?
He's a terrible poker player. It really is. Great in jiu-jitsu, running a really good jiu-jitsu gym here in Johannesburg with Shauna Power. Just down the road from here, as Mariana Salas is able to get back to her feet, pushes Amanda off. And only 30 seconds left. Oh, beautiful knee from Salas. Nice front kick as well.
It's another classic, and now Salas is starting to, oh my God.
Oh, good left hand
Speaking
from
of
Salas.
Shauna Power, there's the big spinning back fist. Mariana Salas pouring it on here with 15 seconds, and Lino ends up on top.
Oh, some good shots there from
desperation
Salas.
spinning back fist had a lot of velocity to it.
She tried the hip throw again, did Mariana Salas, and again got reversed from Lino. She tried the same move that was already negated by Amanda.
Could she possibly even things up here and start that process by beating Amanda Lino and taking home that title? Round 4 coming right at you at the World Sports Betting Arena.
Well, we're going to championship rounds, and both fighters looking pretty light on their feet. Amanda dancing on the outside, good right hand from Salas. Mariana just pumping up that jab. Left high kick blocked. Nice right hand from Amanda Lino. Let's look at those odds. Salas now moving to significant favorite territory. I'm not so sure how I see that, Cyrus. I gotta be honest. I don't know why Salas is the favorite when I'm giving Amanda rounds 1 and 3 at the moment. You disagree with that?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Salas does a little bit more in round 3, and I think she really is getting a lot of momentum right now. More than anything, it looks like Lino just a little bit slower on the strikes right now. Salas still has a lot more pop to her punches right now. Just a little bit of a quicker release, but that'll slow things down if Amanda Lino can well time and hit that right hand like she just did.
Amanda's complaining of an eye poke, and now she does that. She cracks off a great left jab before they go to the ground. A nice left jab from Amanda as she was complaining about the eye poke, which I didn't see, and certainly referee Pavan Ramkalawan didn't hesitate to let the action continue regardless.
I think more than anything, you know, the way that we are disagreeing on a few of these rounds is going to make things real interesting if it does indeed go the distance, because this is one of those real interesting fights where you have to figure out what are you judging on more than anything. Is it just by damage or is it by control?
Guess it.
And
great trick.
And now able to get on top is Salas, and she's going to get full mount. No, she doesn't quite have full mount right. She's still in half.
She almost got it through, but Amanda's trapping that leg. But she's going to settle now. She's locked in the right leg of Amanda and changed her attitude to that. Instead of going for the full mount, she's got that figure of 4, trapping the right leg of Amanda. Finally gets that hip toss that I was berating her for continuing to try, because Amanda reversed it twice before already. But finally Mariana Salas
it's something that Amanda Lino is incredible at, is getting reversals and getting out of these situations. We've seen it time and time again in some of her biggest fights. She can get out of trouble. And there she goes again, doesn't quite have the leverage.
Oh, very nice, patient top control from Salas, who's got a little bit of a cut around her left eye. Not doing a huge amount at the moment is Mariana, trying to settle back into half guard, using that head control. Amanda using that with all her strength to keep that left hand from Mariana Salas to come into play. So Salas just tries to trap Amanda's right hand and now goes to work on the flank.
That arm.
She's trying to see if she can use it.
Isolating that left arm of Salas. She's trying to make something happen here, and Salas showed a little bit of, you could see it in her face that maybe it was a concern. And you can see Ronnie Vander is trying to give her instructions. Dallas Jacoby giving her instructions right now to work on that arm.
Oh, she gets the sweep.
As a potential thing, and there she goes.
On the scramble back up to their feet.
There's the sweep. We talked about it.
Oh,
she
good
knows
right
how
hand
to
from
get out
Amanda.
and it's one of her superpowers. Big right hand.
And they reset after Lina gets up to her feet. And look, she was looking for the Kimura sweep to get back up to her feet. But really, she just powered up onto her feet. Wow. Oh, good left hand from Amanda. Right in the middle of the combination.
What a combo. Amanda Lino with the power. She's going to jump in here. And what's she going to be able to do with it now? With the scramble, trying to get underneath the neck. No, she wants to come around to the back. Working her way around with some time to work with. Good position for Lino to end on if this is indeed where they stop. 30 seconds to go. And Amanda Lino is gaining momentum and gaining traction here in round number 4. It's all about when you get hot, Simon. You get hot at the right time. And Amanda Lino may have done enough in this round. In my eyes, it feels good that Amanda Lino is most likely going to take 4. You feel like she has 3. I think a lot of these could be up in the air, but I think this is Lino's round.
Well, there could be 2 and 2, but this is certainly Lino's round. Oh, some big shots from her. And she has some good shots on her feet as well. Got to be careful.
To get that title back around her waist. Mariana Salas coming in here to shock South Africa and take it back to Brazil. 5th and final round. Are you locked in? Nice combination, and Amanda Lino is off and popping.
Some nice replies from Salas, though. Just misses with the left. Nice front kick to the body from Mariana. Amanda comes in with a nice 2-piece as well.
Oh, gosh, Lino. Keep this thing standing. Let's do a Gaethje Holloway and just go to the middle of the hex.
Nice body shot from Amanda. Salas occupies at 1.7. Favorite position at World Sports Betting, and Lino remains the underdog as it's Salas coming forward. The flurry combination is good right hand from her.
Gosh.
Amanda's trying to pump out that left jab.
Money shot, Simon. Salas is landing, but not the sort of impact and heavy shots that Lino is landing. She's landing power, but can she turn her? She can't. Lino holding on, and on top she goes. Wins another scramble.
Gets her down. Both fighters were trying to get each other down to the canvas again after both of them exchanging very stiff shots. And yet it was Amanda Lino who won the battle of equilibrium to get her opponent down. Just that left foot on the hip again of Amanda Lino has Salas as she tries to get some strikes off from the bottom. Very active off her back as Salas, not like the first round where she tried to throw up a whole host of submissions with a triangle and then that armbar. And when those position reversed in that last round, Amanda were hunting for that arm with that Kimura, enabled her to get back up to their feet. A real incredible back and forth battle for the women's flyweight title of Africa at EFC 123, and worthy of the main co-main event billing.
And worthy of the main event billing. I mean, this could easily be a main event, right? I mean, this has lived up to every bit of it. Kudos to both ladies as they continue to battle on the ground. And Lino on top is a good position to be in, but we are only at the halfway point, and it can change rapidly, as we've seen in this matchup. If you're getting caught up in this Brazil versus South African war, Terrence Bourne fired the first shot and gets the win. Willy van Rooyen becomes flyweight champion, and now the women's flyweight title on the line. South Africa still could hold a clean sweep tonight, or it could get evened up by Brazil. And Amanda Lino has great leverage and a great position here as she continues to dominate the ground game right now of Mariana Salas.
Yeah, very active.
Does she feel comfortable enough, Simon, you think that she could just stay on top and just win this round? Do you feel like they're saying that in her ear, or do you feel like they're telling her to finish? Can you hear any of that? What do you think they're saying over there with Dallas Jacoby and Rodney Vandervoort?
Yeah, I can't hear any of it. I think they might be happy that she's active enough, continue scoring the damage and continuing the points. She went in that first round, and you ask, after all that time off, coming straight into a 5-rounder, whether Amanda has that cardio. And there were times in that third round where she was looking pretty worn, but she just comes back even more.
Let's stand them up.
I would agree to a certain extent with that.
Where's Brad Block at, Simon? Somebody call Brad Block, sub him in.
He's going to never come back to South Africa, man, because Brad's going to kill you. And I'm not going to step in and help you anymore, I'm sorry. But I'm hearing you, Pavan Ramkalawan, he's an expert on the ground game. He's got such good jiu-jitsu.
I don't know. That seemed like a stand-up moment. Did it not seem like a stand-up moment? That was 10, 12 seconds of just kicking at the feet.
That's too much. You've been watching too much bare knuckle. This is MMA. I think
this is fair. This is fair.
There's plenty of action on the ground. Amanda's been active on the top. Been enough ground and pound. Mariana's been pretty active on the bottom as much as she can. Little shots once in a while. Amanda's trying to advance. She's trying to cause damage. Good elbows off the back from Salas.
Here we go.
Oh, good body kick. And a nice left
Ended
hand.
on top. Here we go. They're throwing heat, folks. They're throwing heat. Salas still has a lot left in the tank, still snapping out those strikes. Amanda Lino, can she answer herself?
Oh, it was a good body
Salas
kick from
looking
Salas.
really good here in the final seconds.
Again, Salas is doing so well on the feet. Why is she going for the takedown again? Full mount for Salas.
Because she feels like she's done enough. Does she feel like she's done enough?
Oh, big shots. Massive shots there from Salas on the ground and pound.
Oh, man. As if the judges didn't have enough trouble, right? I mean, this is going to be a hard enough fight to judge. Then you throw that right at the end where Salas lands a multitude of punches and gets a takedown. It makes things just a little bit more muddy, right? But how about both ladies? You got one coming into a new organization, coming into Africa, into a 5-round championship fight and performing at a high level. You have one that hasn't fought in 6 years, returns to the organization, 9 years older than her opponent, and performs at a high level. This was an incredible exhibition by both ladies. They both deserve a lot of applause.
Oh, massive. Absolute superb fight. One of the best women's flyweight fights I've seen in so many years. Absolute back and forth war. I gotta tell you, when I heard the music go, I was like, are we not at the end of round 4? I want another round. I really wanted another round.
I'll take another one.
It was absolutely incredible. And you're right. Props to both fighters.
The sportsmanship. Yeah.
Declaring your winner by unanimous decision, and new Women's EFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Amanda Lina.
Here we go. The smile, the grin on the face of Mochella and Ntando Zondi. It is going down tonight here at the World Sports Betting Arena. There in the blue wraps is Zondi. In the red, Mochella. Man, I don't know who to pick on this one. Both guys extremely well matched here, Simon. I think this one could go either way easily.
Yeah, really quite easily. A lot of movement from Calcelo. Zondi just, oh, beautiful leg kick from Zondi, but eats a nice big right from Calcelo. Oh, just think of the in-play odds, Cyrus. Massive favorite is Zondi, huge outside dog. Is Mochella at 5.5 at World Sports Betting.
I mean, I think that's a tough one, right? Because I think Mochella showed that he's had a little bit of a problem getting over the hump and picking up the victory in the past, but he's always hung in there. He's always in the fight. So you wonder, is it only a matter of time until he takes that big step? I like that, big flurry.
Wow. And Zondi bounces off the fence laterally out of the way and ducks under the big right. That was sci-fi stuff right there. That was a Matrix Zondi, but a nice flurry, a good combination from Mochella. Blitzing forward. So fast. Zondi just reset himself nicely. Going southpaw. Look for those hip feints. Ntando Zondi likes those. But so many feints from Calcelo Mochella on that outside. Seeing which feint Zondi will bite on until he comes forward with a blitz again. Exchanging leg kicks. The right hand hitting the shoulder of Zondi. A lot of power behind it, but Zondi turned away in time. Mochella's really hunting for the knockout with that big overhand right, isn't he? Really searching for the chin.
Oh, got him turned around there. That's not a good place to be if you're Ntando Zondi. Got to be careful turning your back to your opponent. That has spelled disaster for so many fighters in the past.
Yeah, I was trying a spinning back fist there. He's feinting it again. And pulled out of it, but not the movement. Oh, a bit of a slip from him. Calcelo tries to take the back, gets shrugged off from Zondi. Good scramble to get up to his feet, lost the balance. Good takedown from Zondi. Wrapping the legs now as
The
Intando.
place is full. World Sports Betting Arena, nice and full. Everybody into this one. Here we go. Big opportunity here for Intando Zondi on top. Great position, trying to flatten out Mochella. See what he's able to do.
Good right elbow. Full mount from Intando Zondi here. Plenty of time to work. Steph Delaray and DeMar Penna holding out to him. Massive right hands. This is a bad position for Mochella.
Wow.
As the Zulu Warrior starts bringing down the ground and pound. Big hip bump from Mochella. Gets up to his feet and does well. Zondi turns him around though. Nice knee.
All clinched up against the fence. Zondi had a great opportunity there, but Mochella once again shows that he is tough as nails. Gets up to his feet. Is he going to be able to answer with a minute left here in round number 1?
Yeah, Mochella did well to explode out of the position and get up to his feet. Quite a lot of conversations going on between Bobby Kane and both fighters. There was a time when he slapped the hand of Mochella away. He was holding onto the shorts of Zondi. I think there was earlier, Bobby said that Intando was grabbing onto the fence. I'm not sure, but Bobby Kane right on top of proceedings. Nice push off the fence with Zondi to get the turnaround. He's going to get the double, see if he can get the takedown with just 30 seconds left to punctuate himself on the judges' scorecard if it goes that far. Just hooking the leg nicely is Zondi. Now some big right hands. Nowhere for Mochella to go from here.
Here we go. Back at it again. Zondi trying to drill his opponent into the ground and finish this fight. Final seconds here in round number 1. Intando Zondi. You're talking about putting an exclamation mark on this round.
Oh, big elbows from Zondi.
Full mount.
And a big right hand.
Disastrous elbow. Simon spent more time on top, did more damage in round 1. Mochella did not go quietly into the night. Round number 2. Can Mochella answer in this situation? He needs to come up big here in round 2.
Oh, here come the in-play odds. Very slight change in advantage of Zondi after the strong ending of that first round. The left high kick just glances off the temple of Mochella. Both exchanging leg kicks. Zondi had the better one. On the back foot, and Intando Mochella swinging into thin air. Circling that big left hand is Zondi. See if he can distract Mochella from what's coming. Goes inside on the leg kick this time. And Zondi continuing to stay in southpaw. There's those hip twitches. Mochella not biting on it though.
Really tough to time him, Zondi, with those twitches, those feints. He's so deceptive, and Mochella is hanging right in there, taking the center of the hexagon, you know, showing a lot of confidence, but Zondi's kind of slowly backing him down as well.
Yeah, and he's taking his time as well. It's difficult with those feints, particularly with a switch hitter like Intando, to really kind of read them when he's switching stances and feinting a lot with him. Light on his feet. Oh, beautiful calf kick from Zondi. Hands down to his waist when he gets out of danger. Oh, beautiful left hand on the money for Zondi. Didn't get any payback for it either. Don't forget another good left hand. Mochella took this fight on short notice and still looks in pretty darn good shape. There was a change of opponent for Intando Zondi, who's training for Salahuddin Plaikis, who's more of a jiu-jitsu fighter than a striker. So the change has affected both fighters. And then they decided not to do it 125, but go up to Bantam for this fight, as they're both are struggling to make. So a lot of changes going to this fight for both these fighters. So props to Mochella for taking it short notice. Beautiful left from Zondi down to the breadbasket.
Well, he knows a big opportunity when he sees it, and he's going to go after it.
Yeah.
And so far, I mean, he's really hanging in there, having a great fight. It's just Zondi is that much more deceptive. Great movement by Zondi. He's able to get out of the way of a lot of these flurries. And Zondi just showing why he is one of the best. Big miss with that head kick.
Yeah, like, you know, if one of those hands from Mochella connects, with these gloves, it's over. I mean, that's what we like about MMA, right? It's just anyone can win on any given day with these kind of gloves. If someone like Mochella is swinging with that amount of power, and there's the showboating again from Zondi. It's just part of his nature. Both exchanged nice leg kicks. Zondi's got red mist in front of his eyes a little bit from that one. Punishes Mochella, comes into the pocket without any kind of mounting any kind of offense, and just stood in front of Zondi and had a three-piece combination. Not as much movement as Mochella as there was in the first round. Standing a little bit square in front of Ntando Zondi more this round. Small little pity-patty leg kicks he's going for just to distract Ntando. Ntando changes stances again and goes for those hip feints. Good left hand.
Woo. Mochella lands that time. Good hands there by Mochella, just missing. So hard to get your hands on a guy like Zondi. So much confidence. The showboating is, man, it's serious. It's a big part of his game. But Mochella is able to do anything about it. He hasn't been able to capitalize.
It was a good left hand from Zondi. Oh, it was a good right hand there that came off the forearm of Zondi from Mochella. It's just the movement, isn't it? Where he goes into the pocket, stings you, and then just dances out almost effortlessly, and just reappears in a completely different spot of the hex. You know, it's just frustrating how he mixed it up with all those feints. That question mark kick was beautiful. Big bowling overhand right from Mochella. Spinning back heel from Ntando Zondi. Oh, nice level change.
And he gets the takedown. Just put a little exclamation mark on the round.
Oh, and gets reversed.
And nice reversal by Mochella, but not enough time to do anything. Too little too late here for Mochella.
His feints just frustrating Mochella. He still comes forward with big shots and a menacing power, but just the movement of Zondi just is keeping him out of danger. There's the shoot. Let's see if he'll get swept this time. Don't think so. Good scramble for Mochella.
Zondi moving around.
Oh, great
look at that toss.
Full mount.
Beautiful.
Oh, big elbows. Massive shots
It's
now
time
from
to
Zondi.
shut this thing down.
Oh, he's looking for the finish. Mochella's trying to escape as best he can, but he's just
there's another one.
eating these massive shots. They're getting through the guard, some of them. And it's got merciless
Stop
finish.
the insanity, my
Hammer
goodness.
fist, shots to the side, shots down the guard. Zondi just mercilessly looking for the finish.
Simon.
Wow,
Can he
big
put
left
him
hands,
away?
and it's all over. Zondi takes the win.
End it.
Wow, what a win, what a finish.
Hey, listen, Mochella was hanging in there, Simon, but it was just too much to ignore. And look at that embrace right there. So much invested in that young man, DeMar Pena. And then Ntando Zondi scores another key victory in his career. Everybody just getting out of the hex real quick tonight, aren't they? They're all jumping out of it. But that was an impressive victory.
What happened? You know, 2 rounds of patient technical kickboxing, and then we go into the 3rd round, and it's almost as if someone gave him permission. You know, there's a permission slip somewhere here. Hey, now you can go for the finish, and just turned it on, like times we've seen it from him in the past.
In the blue corner, Ntando, the Zulu warrior, Zondi!
And here we go. It is time to get down to business. Godfrey Muanazi and Alistair Kunene. Time to knuckle up, and here we go. 3 5-minute rounds there. In the pink is Kunene. Muanazi in the black. Let's see who strikes first here already. Alistair Kunene ready to go.
Alistair with the leg kick. Godfrey makes him pay with a nice little right hand. A lot of feints and flavors from both of them. Looking very active. Looking for Hogue for that left. Here's Kunene. Fat left jab from him. Beautiful leg kick checked. Both exchanging left hands. Well, good short little left from Kane as Muanazi comes in. Again, talking to lead
here on our prelim card, the experience factor. You've got a couple of guys here with 5, 7 fights, and they're already much more comfortable inside of the hex. We're getting a lot of action out of the gate here with Muanazi and Kane as they look to rise up the rankings here in the bantamweight division that is very crowded. It is very crowded at the lighter weights here in the EFC currently. Early on here, Kane not wanting to give up much ground. He wants to stay in control of the hexagon.
Godfrey thinks about the single leg, but realized it was a very nasty position to stay in and got out of dodge pretty quickly. Otherwise, Kane was going to make him pay for it. Nice left hand from Kane on the counter. Again, going for that leg mercilessly is Alistair Kane. Good right hand from Godfrey. Goes to the body with that right hand as well. Both fighters swing and a miss. Almost eats the knee, does Godfrey, but gets the takedown. Knees off the back from Kane.
Indeed, great work here, as you can see, on top and in control now, Godfrey and Muanazi. And you got fantastic defense here on the bottom here by Alistair Kane. Not giving up a whole lot, and Muanazi, though, has that top position. Let's see if he's able to do anything with it as we approach the halfway point.
And Bobby Kay looking at those elbows very closely. A couple landed on the shoulder. One looked like it landed on the top of the head. With Alistair being pretty careful with it. Got one butterfly in. Nice work from Muanazi on top. Staying patient. Got the clasp on. Just controlling. Bobby Karajanidis asking for a little bit more action already on the ground. Short little rabbit punches from Muanazi. Kane just holding on for dear life as Muanazi's going to try and posture up here and see if he can get that right elbow into play. At the moment, that forearm across the windpipe, grinding on the cheekbone now of Kane. Good right elbow from Godfrey Muanazi. Thinks about the sweep, does Kane. Good sprawl, flattened out. Here's Godfrey Muanazi on top. Goes back to that clasp behind the head of Kane.
Great work, Muanazi. He is on top and in control here. Just our third bout here at EFC 129. We have already had some wars, and Muanazi now beating up on the body, just doing enough, Simon, to stay on top and stay in control. Kane showing a little bit of desperation, willing to give up his back. Is that going to be a major mistake there by Kane? He looks very, very comfortable there on his knees. Muanazi not fighting hard enough here to loosen up those hands and do something here as Kane is just doing well in defense. He seems very, very calm and collected here, Simon, even though it could be a dangerous spot he's in.
Yeah, it is a dangerous spot, but he's fighting the hands. Lets go of one hook, does Godfrey. Kane tries to scramble up to the seated position in his corner. Backward elbows from Kane. Patient from Godfrey Muanazi, but really not hunting for the neck. It's a hand battle at the moment between these two as the clappers go. Trying to see if we can get a sweep, Kane. Godfrey rolls correctly.
In Johannesburg, South Africa here, the World Sports Betting Arena, as the action continues to boil up here at EFC 129. So much to look forward to, including the return of Boyd Allen. Vince Bembe will go to work here on our main card. We hope that you will join us. That'll be in our main event. A lot of great fights here from Moyle and Gonsalves, Laters and Bourne, the big heavyweights, and so much more. And Muanazi dives in And he's on the attack, but Kane will end up on top, but no, Muanazi will not be denied.
Good determination from Godfrey. And sets up the single so nicely with his left hand coming in, did Godfrey. A good scramble in reply for Kane. It almost looked like Godfrey was going to get reversed, but he powered on through, turned the corner and went for the takedown for the second attempt and got it, knew exactly what he wanted to do in that second round. Going to work in half guard now is Godfrey Muanazi. Kane is trying to scramble up to his feet. Fighting for those right hands. Kane does well, but gets a hit throw.
Has a little bit more control, but now Kane coming around the back. This is great scrambling here from a couple of veterans, and they're showing why they have been here in the EFC for so long, because they just continue to battle and not give up much ground. Now Kane in a great spot, holding on tight, trying to inch his way up and get to a spot where he can truly attack himself.
Muanazi's corner from Godfather MMA 30% right there. Great instructions, he can get up to his feet. Good control from Kane. It was a very sweet reversal from him as well. Was Kane. Now he's got one hook in, see if he can go for a backward trip. Working the hands again, trying to turn in. There's Godfrey Muanazi and does well to get the double on the turn. Beautiful work from Feral Spunky. That big overhook from Kane almost got him out of trouble there. But again, Muanazi was not going to be denied. As you said, Cyrus, a nice fun back and forth grappling war. Straight into full mount now. But then a good reversal once more.
This is just great work. Yeah, I mean, you got a couple of guys that are comfortable on the mat, and they are just taking and receiving. And this is a great little battle here on the ground here in round number 2. We're at the halfway mark of the fight, potentially, as Kane now on top, in control for the moment. Of course, this could change very quickly. So this has been a great back and forth here, as you see our matchmaker looking on. Putting together some great ones. 2 minutes left here in round number 2. We're just early on in our prelim card, but already a lot of action here for the fans here at the World Sports Betting Arena.
Muanazi careful not to give up his neck here. Kane trying to get round the back and get that right arm underneath the chin. Muanazi does well. Kane doesn't want any more. He's happy to separate. Again, we get a glove touch again. Looking for a right to the body is Muanazi. Skips into the left of the body. Mr. Kane sucking in a bit of oxygen. They both start swinging, looking for home for the big right hand is Muanazi. Goes for the uppercut as well. A nice little short left elbow from Feral Spunky. Starting to go downtown now is Godfrey Muanazi.
Muanazi. He's not quite landing him. He's getting close, though. He is doing some damage, but not quite as much as it looks like, right? I mean, now Kane fighting back here with a minute to go. And just like that, we got ourselves a scrap.
Muanazi had him up against the fence. Nice left elbows from him in full guard, trying to get around the side and go into a half. Good left hands now from Muanazi. Follows it with a right elbow. Kane again looking in trouble. Struggles to defend here is Alistair Kane. Still got 35 seconds to work. Has Godfrey Muanazi. Good right hands underneath the armpit. Nice knee as Kane gets up to his feet. Beautiful knees from Muanazi. Bobby Carrington is looking very closely. Good left hands. It looks like Alistair Kane is out on his feet. Muanazi is looking for the finish. Good left hand from him. Kane is trying to fight back. He's almost out on his feet. Another beautiful knee and it's over.
What an absolute decimation of Kane.
Here's the finish. Gets up to his feet immediately. There's the knees start coming through from Muanazi. I don't care if you've got your right arm outstretched, that's still going to get through and cause some damage. More left knees from Feral Spunky. Oh, that one hit. Nice.
He just left it out there, and finally Bobby Carrington just had to step in. As you can see, the big looping shots. He was able to land a couple of them. And it really was the knees, Simon, that did the true damage. Muanazi will not give up on it. And he cashes in a victory. Godfrey Muanazi.
Declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes in the blue corner, Pharaoh Spunky, Godfrey Muanazi.
Vuyo Jula, the Python, taking on Sianda Vilakazi, Wabesi. This one set for 3 5-minute rounds in the flyweight division. Both men rocking the black and the red, but it is Sianda Vilakazi there in the blue tape around the gloves and the red tape. That's Vuyo Jula. Big swing and a miss by the Python.
Like his style, comes out orthodox and within seconds moves back to southpaw. Got to be careful that big right uppercut coming from Sianda. But massive overhand left from Jula that misses, and then just does this little shimmy shuffle, keeping his eyes on the feet of Vilakazi. Catches the single leg, back up against the fence, see if he can work it from there. Let's go over the single leg, does Vuyo Jula. Vilakazi's going good balance on the back foot. Gets down on his haunches.
Yes,
though.
indeed, and digging in here is the Python. You gotta love what Vuyo Jula is doing right now. Going right after it, digging in, and trying to work on something just 1 minute in. The desperation and the urgency from both men. You gotta love the energy they're bringing here in round one, Simon.
Oh, great trip from Vilakazi. Got Jula in a seated position up against the fence now, and he's got his right leg underneath both calves, trapping those legs. At the moment, it's just a battle for the overhook on the right-hand side for Vuyo. Let's go with it, posturing up, some nice oblique elbows from Vilakazi. He's going to look to cause a bit of pain from this position. More right elbows from him. Peter Coxon looking very closely at that.
Yeah, great work here by Vuyo Jula, continuing to stay on top and control the fight. Just a couple of minutes in here, a couple of flyweights, and the really something is to what we were saying about that, Simon, is that, you know, toe-to-toe, pound for pound, it's hard to put anybody above, maybe UFC, above what we do with the flyweights here at EFC. It really is just a shark tank in that division.
It really is. For me, it's always been the 125 pounders and the 135 pounders. And a nasty position now for Vuyo Jula to be in. Vilakazi fighting their hands. Vuyo's just trying to see if he can get it a bit more under the chin, get those hooks in. Good work to take the back. Oh, and it's taking his taps.
Oh, wow, there it is. He got it locked in. And the Python gets his man. The Python gets his W, and he still wants to fight.
Wow.
He wants more than just his hand raised.
Vuyo Jula wants to carry on.
Of Vilakazi.
What was that about?
How about it, Simon?
He still pointed over at him, still smack talking, still wants a piece of him. Perhaps he just
talk there. There has to be something there. You got to get down to the bottom of it, Simon. When you do that interview, you got to let us know what's going on between these two.
Grabbing hold of the neck as Vuyo Jula. Bassie's just disappointed that the tap came so quickly. I must say, I was a little bit surprised. There's the crank across the face. Now he's got underneath, but it's across the jaw here. Difficult to see from the chain link. But yeah, you can see he's grimacing for all he's worth as Sianda Vilakazi.
Declaring your winner by tap out due to rear naked choke in the red corner, Vuyo, the Python Hitman, Dula.
Time to get to it. Lucky Mageka Moses Mokari. Bantamweights we go here. Mageka in the black. Mokari is in the blue.
Oh, good left hand from Moses, so fast. Puts Mageka down, but Lucky pops up straight away. Nice oblique kick to the front thigh from Moses. Again, a nice leg kick from Makari as Mangeka comes into the pocket. Oh, nice inside in reply from Hercules. Good two-piece combination from Makari. Looking for a home for that big right hand is Mangeka.
Nice standoff here, too powerful.
Oh.
Powerful bantamweights here. Mangeka and Makari don't even really look like bantamweights. These guys are just real stacked, real muscular fighters here.
Good combination from Lucky there, right to the body, and a good left hook. Oh. Both exchange stiff rights. Good left jab straight away from the son of Egypt, Moses Makari. Good left hand from Mangeka. He's looking sharp. And Moses is happy for him to come forward and eat the counter. Trying to find a home for that left jab again is Makari. Oh, tries to clinch up, does Moses, but pretty fast off the back foot is Lucky, even though he's eating a couple more shots to that lead leg. He doesn't want to keep doing that. He needs to start checking those. I know he's got thighs like tree trunks, but you can't carry on like that. Lucky trying to jab his way into the pocket. He's a left. A big miss. Good left there from Moses this time. Starting to put the combinations together.
Both fighters making a lot of contact here. Great work by both Makari and Mangeka here. A well-matched main event to the prelim card. A little trigger shy, right? They're a little hesitant to pull the trigger here. Both guys respecting each other's talent and power. The fans are looking for a little bit more. They have been given a treat here. A lot of wars tonight already at the EFC
beautiful
betting arena.
kick.
Oh, baby.
Nice pick it right underneath the chin from Moses Makari. Neither fighter, like you said, Cyrus, neither fighter investing. When the big hooks come, when the overhands come, they're both ducking. They've both got good movement, good left hand there from Lucky. You know, they're both reading each other movement so well because they're both accomplished kickboxers that when the big shots are coming, they can see it. They're both coming in with combinations and nice two pieces with power behind it, but their defense is so good, their guard is really good. Leg kick again from Moses Makari. Oh, a front kick again from Moses Makari. He's blooded up the lip now of Lucky Mangeka after two of those shots. Coming forward, some power.
Another nice right hand. And now Makari on top in a great spot here with the hammer fist. But Mangeka right back spinning back fist missing.
Going down to the body is Lucky. Follows it up with a high kick. It comes off the outstretched guard of Moses Makari. Standing his ground is Moses. Again, that leg kick. Bleeding from the nose now is Lucky Mangeka. Just timing his count as well as Makari. Baiting his opponent forward. That being said, he's eaten some shots himself from Lucky Mangeka. But another beautiful front kick from Moses Makari. Flush on the face of Lucky Mangeka.
He is on target with that front kick.
He really is.
He just keeps landing that front kick.
Lucky looking for a home for that left hand. He comes in with a big left hook at the end of that combination. Good head movement from Makari. Just gets him out of the way of it. Spinning back heel.
Oh, it's living up to the billing, though. As you can see, blood running from the lip, the nose of Lucky Mangeka. He's ate quite a few big teeth. Beautiful front kicks there by Moses Makari. He's definitely going to have to be wary of that. Can't take too much damage up there. She might go to sleep, catch an early nap.
Eats a leg kick again, does Lucky. And a right cross. You know, look, he's jabbing his way into space and eating the counters. He's not landing the combinations once he gets in. Good lefts in both fighters. Oh, the nice left there from Lucky Mageka. Moses felt that. Again, jabbing into space was Lucky, but there was a nice shot to the body from him to follow it up. Still, it's Meka that's able to take Lucky down to the ground in that middle of that combination. He's got a single. Lucky Mageka does well to get back up to his feet and separate.
Getting a little bit of space between the two of them. They can close it very quickly. Watch out for that front kick again. He's scored with it many times.
Mageka looking for home for that big bowling overhand. Right, there it is. There's your front kick it again, Cyrus. Good left hand in the middle of that combination from Meka. Oh, nice side kick to the knee joint there from Meka. That would have been nasty if you put a little bit more behind it. Beautiful body shot from Lucky. Good right hand from Meka. Both fighters having joy in the variety of strikes. Lucky's readjusted his gum guard just quite a few times. Flashing out that left jab is Meka. See if he can bloody up the nose of Mageka just a little bit more. Certainly Meka not wearing this any adverse effects from the body shot. A beautiful high kick from Meka. You just kind of feel this fight is on tenterhooks, isn't it? It could go either way. And either fighter can just...
it's a very, very tight matchup here.
Oh, a bit of a stumble from Mageka, and he eats a little shot as he gets up to his feet from Meka. Good left hand from Moses. The spinning back heel again, just pulling off the side of Lucky. Right hand to the body again, a nice body kick. Good trip from Meka, gets Mageka down to the floor. He's got hold of the neck. That was Lucky Mageka.
It's going to be tough to get from that position. Blow that arm out unless you can really get the grip on it, and that leaves him vulnerable. And Moses Meka coming with the heat.
Oh, he's got the back, he's got the neck, he's readjusting the grip. He's got it underneath.
Oh yeah,
it's
look at the blood filling the mat, and this fight is over.
Crowd go nuts, Cyrus. Wow.
The son of Egypt back on top, notching victory tonight. That is how you do it. And he squeezed. You could see that blood empty onto the mat. That was a war. Mageka certainly game. And Moses Meka just had too much form from the striking to finishing with the choke.
Very, very impressive. And the crowd loved it. As you'd expect, it's quite a serious 8-team stars contingent in the World Sports Betting here tonight. With quite a couple of the pro team here. Of course, Vidi van Rooyen from 8-team stars defends his flyweight title in the main event here tonight at EFC 126. So the home support is here.
In the blue corner, the son of Egypt, Moses Meka.
Maba in the black trunks. Swani in the pink trunks and the pink hair, not missable at all.
This is going to be super quick.
Swani straight out to the center.
Nice movement by Zondi.
It's rapid fire against the power.
Nice and calm. There's Roberto, little nod of the head there on the calf kick. How light is Swani on his toes. The movement of your feet dictates everything, Simon. I say this often to guys. Never be in the same space for longer than a second.
Both fighters trying to find the range with their left jabs.
A little bit cagey. Such is the prize, Simon.
Yeah, both fighters think they should be in title contention. Swani so hungry to get to the top of the featherweight rankings again. Natural movement from the power.
Just needs to be careful not to get too squared on. Doesn't have to worry too much about the takedown from rapid fire. He's just looking to hit you with some steamy leather. A lot of movement, but not much action from Swani. I just don't want him to get too kg. I don't want him to be too scared to, as I say there, bombs off a 1-2. Doesn't it remind you of Temba Garumbo?
Fluid movement from Swani, switching stances, side to side, trying to get Maba, trying to get a bead on him, tracking the movement the whole time. He starts switching now. Hunting him down is Swani, trying to keep Maba guessing where it's coming from. Roberto throws out his big left hands that don't go far. Oh, big shot straight away from Maba coming, a bit of a stumble backwards from Swani. Not sure if any of those connected, but good movement from Maba. Punches and bunches coming into the pocket to get his opponent down.
Did catch him with the right hand coming through. I don't know if it put him down, but I think it just disrupted his base. And Roberto just carried on driving forward. Swani's super defensive. On that chin strap is Maba.
Oh.
Knee to the body.
Nice lateral knee from a crouch position from Maba into the ribs of Swani.
Maba doing exceptionally well to control the head. Not allowing for any attack on the single leg. Swani's trying to stay super defensive, but still creates an option for himself. Oh, he's got to attack now on that open side. He's got to attack. Sits deep into that arm and guillotine.
Swani gets the takedown. Well worked. His neck is still in there, though. Miaba's not letting go. Got to be careful not to gas his arms out.
Maba has latched up. Looking to move. Still on that guillotine space.
Well, we asked the question whether it will be a striking match and whether Swani will try and take it down to the ground and use that probably superior top control we think he has, and see if he can expose any flaws in the ground game, of which we have not seen much of Roberto Maba. Finding out very quickly. Still got his neck in there, though.
I think he's utilizing it just more for a control system than actually chasing the choke. Gives it up, though. And Swani looking to control that center line. Head in the chin. And he's going to grind on that. Half guard can be super destructive if you just really get into a grinding space. Can wear down on your opponents. Seems like both gentlemen are resting a little bit in the space.
Yeah, not much ground and pound or any offense coming from Swani. Just top control. Keeping that head on the torso of Maba, keeping him pinned. But not much work going on. I don't know if they're giving it time to rest, because there wasn't much action in the beginning of their first round in the stand-up. Big right hands now from Swani. Big finish from him. Massive elbows from Swani as the clapper goes. Oh, and the bell saves Maba from the ground and pound of Swani. Just exploded. But still in the fight is that man, Roberto, rapid fire Maba.
Still both super relaxed.
Roberto will know that Vander probably took that round with that flurry finish in terms of most damaging strikes, even though it was a good shot that put Vander down in the first place.
Yeah. I'd like to see Roberto get on the front foot and get attacking, not be so defensive. He's getting lulled into a patient game that's been executed here by Swani. Not rushing anything.
Swani
Super passive in his approach. Sorry, Simon.
No, it's not at all. He's trying to. I think Vander's trying to tempt Roberto in. Wheel kick now in here.
Yeah, not a lot of action. But hoping for a mistake by Maba is Swani.
He's letting Roberto come forward, but that lateral movement from Swani keeping Maba guessing where he's going to be. Just like the beginning of the first round, fighters patient in their build-up. Hopefully, like that first round, will explode at any moment. Maba just inching forward slowly.
Maba does need to get a little bit more offensive. He's down 1 round. He needs to get in the scorecards, show the judges something.
Very cagey opening for the second round. Both thinking about the leg kicks. A lot of distance between them. No one really engaging. Aware of each other's power. The moment, the story of the second round is that lateral movement from Swani. Trying to goad his opponent Maba into making mistakes so Swani can look for those effective counters that he has. Using that footwork to platform those striking angles. Swani goes to the leg.
Simon, you should have found your range by now. You should be able to be causing some damage. But Swani has been the most aggressive fighter. Although few and far between, he's been the most front-footed and attacking through combinations. Last flurry at the end of the round also gave him a strong case.
Swani fakes the left, then comes in with a big right. Semi-connects. Maba still, nice left hand from Swani. In fact, a nice left from Maba as well. Both hit the same punch at the same time and connect. Swani almost sitting Maba down. And he nods and acknowledges the shot. Slips the two-piece. Swani goes up high with the right hook.
Kept the striking very simple as Swani. Maba still hasn't really landed anything of significance. Struggling to get in on the inside or find his range to attack. Swani just disrupting in his movement. Starting to gain confidence on the front foot. Good movement in and out. There we go.
Oh, nice right hand from Swani. Maba gets out of danger. Nice combination from Vander though. That stunned Roberto.
An in and out movement, just setting that right hand up.
Almost connects with the right hand to Vander.
Confidence is brimming.
Looks to him for the right hand. Slips the right of Maba as well.
So well there. He's really found his range. Taking complete control of the stand-up battle. As Swani, Simon, he's just looks so dialed in.
Roberto trying to get his confidence back with some leg kicks. It's being pushed up against the chain link here. Nice combination from Swani coming forward again.
So patient. I love how patient he's been. Just found his rhythm, and now he's just on target every time he's on the onslaught.
Maba on the back foot.
Catch him again with that right hand.
Catches the body kick. Doesn't get the takedown in time for the bell. Rapid fire. Roberto Maba knows he's going to put a good third round in here if he's going to take the W against his opponent Swani, who's probably up on the judges' scorecards at the moment.
Yeah, look, first round was really difficult. I think the takedown, the control in the guard position, and that little flurry at the end was enough to win it for him. Second round, he was so good. You can just see different angles, always, never something the same, not in the same spot. Level changes in the feet, long, short, cut the corner, come back on the angle.
Swani showing Roberto a lot of different flavors with his head movement and of course his footwork. Maba came out into this third round coming forward, but again, it's Zwane's cagecraft that's now dictating the pace and space of the third round.
Yeah, really good fight IQ in this fight, Simon.
Audacious attempt from Maba for spinning back fist. Zwane just makes him pay. Miaba's trying to find a way into the fight. It's just that footwork of Zwane that's flummoxing him.
Yeah, look, been a lot more aggressive. Has to do something in this round. Otherwise, he's going to be very disappointed on the judges' scorecards.
A lot of feints from distance from both fighters. Again, Maba goes for the leg.
Just stuck him with that jab though, Zwane. Oh, good head movement. I'd just like to see him fire a little bit more. He's so good, made him miss a few times. Oh, good overhand right, caught him with a short left. Little check inside left and over the top. Hammer fist. Good low kick.
Zwane is always just saps the energy to watch him because his movement is so busy. And then times the shots really sweetly. And it's like, it's not a case of Roberto Maba unable to bite down on his gum guard as he goes for the takedown. It's just a case that it's just trying to figure out the movement of Zwane. It's just so difficult for anyone to do.
Yeah, look, I think that shot was a bit in desperation there. Has no answer, hasn't been able to really impose himself in any way. Swani has controlled the fight from start to finish. Smart fight though, needs the victory, but is doing everything in his power to control the circumstances inside there. Even if it means not being so engaging, he has landed when he's needed to and he's made it count.
Well, Zwane's getting the better of the clinch work as well, keeping Miaba's back pinned up against the fence. A couple of nice knees to the inside thigh from Zwane.
1 minute 30 left on the clock. Just constant work all the time, level changing, attacking underhooks, looking for the double back up, head control. Even in the clinch space, just not turned the corner exceptionally well. Half guard, landed in the guard position. Super strong position for him. He's going to lock it down. He just needs to control his position for the next minute, Simon. And he got himself back into the win column. It'll be a massive moment for him.
Yeah, Maba really needs to explode from here. Surely he knows he's 2 rounds down and there'll be a third in 40 seconds time. And just trying to explode from this position, but doesn't seem to have it. He's trying to get a couple of shots off his back. Head control from Zwane.
He will more than likely control this position in the last 10 seconds, just go on rapid fire again. Leave no doubt in the judges' scorecards. A little bit here, a little bit there. Looking good to go to the half guard. Good strong position for Swani.
And at the clapper, Zwane goes like the clappers. Big left hands, trying to get the finish. A good scramble from Maba. Couple of nice left hands from him. And they're trying to get a bit of afterwards. Referee Peter Coxon's getting involved. They want to carry on. The referees and the officials are entering the cage. Petey shuts it down.
Good controlled combinations. Stayed at the end of his punches. Utilized beautiful footwork to control the fight. Caught him with that little check hook and then bashed him over the top with a hammer fist. Really good momentum here. Cut the corner. Turned the circle. Landed in guard. Controlled the guard position. Last bit absolutely hammered off. A few exchanges after the buzzer. Would have liked to have seen that excitement inside the 5-minute bell. But a really polished performance by Ayanda Swani.
In the blue corner, the power, Ayanda Swani.
Ryan Mario Dunn, the Mountain Lion, ready to strike, taking on Guava. And here we go, officially underway in the black with the flames. That is Ryan Mario Dunn, black with the red trim, Guava. And already using that long leg reach, here's Ryan Mario Dunn.
Well, goes up high this time, does Rian. Sidney Bryan sprinting out to the center of the hexagon. Oh, goes to the left, high kick, catches Ryan Mario Dunn. Definitely puts him off balance, or if he really caught him with
shot
it.
to the body.
Oh, gets the throw, good scramble from Dunn. Settles onto his back though. Good takedown and the scramble for Guava. This is where Guava wanted to be.
Great work here by Guava. He is showing that grappling, showing that strong grappling there on the ground. Looking for a transition, but looking very heavy on top here. Simon, I think that extensive amateur career paying off for him. Guava looking strong.
Yeah, and Brian's a good submission finisher. Can really done straight into full mount. Now he's going to take the back of Rian. Rian scrambles and reverses really nicely. Oh, it was a good shot from Guava there. Puts Ryan Mario Dunn back down on the canvas. Rian was getting back up. A good hammer fist now from the mountain lion off his back. Settling into half guard now is Guava. And Dunn getting caught quite a few times there. He was getting back up to his feet and he got caught. Nice high roundhouse kick from Guava. Kind of put him backwards and put him down. But good escape from Dunn to get back up to his feet and start initiating the clinch work now. Fighting for the wrists. Nice inside knees from Dunn. Guava trying to get away from the fence, targeting the neck. Fighting the hands, more knees on the inside thigh from Dunn. Oh, nice knee from Guava. That really hurt Dunn.
There we
Big
go,
elbows
Guava.
now from Guava.
Diving in on the elbows, and there it is!
Wow,
Ryan Mario Dunn is finished. Disappointing for Dunn, but Guava, he is in his bag. What a performance, fantastic. As he plays to the crowd, Zimbabwe stand up. That is how you get it done. Impressive. He's got a lot of really strong fundamentals and a lot of real explosiveness there. Simon, he really showed it in this one because Dunn is surely no pushover.
No, certainly not with the striking.
And now 2-0 in the blue corner, Ryan, the sole proprietor, Guava.
Kuni Lamprecht, the prophecy against Fanafuti and Gobese. Look at that grid. Both guys, a lot of confidence, and we are on and popping. There in the white, Lamprecht. In the black, Gobese.
Lamprecht flashes out the left jab, goes with the left high kick. Targets that lead leg again on. Nice left high kick from Gobese, and it impels Lamprecht to get the takedown sooner than later. Doesn't want to stand and trade. Immediately gets the back. Got both hooks in his Lamprecht. Lightning quick in terms of dominating on the canvas after the takedown. Let's see if he's going to hunt for the rear naked here.
Great work there. Lamprecht not wasting any time, diving on the back.
Oh, he's got it.
He may have something very quickly. Within seconds. Oh, he's trying to get underneath that chin.
He's
and I think he's got
him
it.
out.
That's going to be it.
Readjusting his grip now as Lamprecht.
Fighting. Good luck. We're going to sleep, my friend. Shut this party down. Ferdy Bassan, there's no way he gets out of this.
I think
he's fighting with everything. He's turned in that chin. But Lamprecht continues to knife away at the chin.
Oh, he gets the tap.
And there it is.
So fast.
There we go, baby. Kuni Lamprecht, 18 years old, 2-0.
So good. Just so good. I couldn't see from my commentary position, but I don't know if it was a rear naked or if it was more of a neck crank. At one point I did see the fact that Mfenafuti's head was twisted around 90 degrees. So he had the neck crank on, and fighting the wrists did Mfenafuti Kobesi really well. But it just, Lamprecht just kept readjusting his grip, didn't let go of it, put that forearm somewhere else, and I think it was across the jawbone. I can see how frustrated Mfenafuti Kobesi is.
Yeah, impressive work though. You got to love what Lamprecht brings to the table here, Simon, and just all that confidence. And I mean,
declaring your winner by tap out due to rare naked choke in the blue corner, the Prophecy, Kuni Lamprecht.
Rebecca Mongi and that young lady, Kaylee Niedermeyer. It's time to go to work. Round one is officially underway in the gray. Mongi in the pink and black, Niedermeyer, or as she likes to be called, Bounty.
Rebecca Mongi coming in with some nice flows, a good left hand for her. I think Kaylee was thinking about pulling guard there. Like nice flurry and combinations from Rebecca Mongi straight away. Forward-footed fighter is the warrior, and Kaylee got tagged with a couple of short little lefts. A pull guard straight away, looking for the triangle. She's got the arm here. Got both arms, going to get slammed by Rebecca.
Ooh, baby. Nice little power bomb there. Picked her up and dropped her right on her back. That's a great way to get things started. She's going to do it again. Oh, she does. Using that strength, but you don't want to pull that arm out of the socket. And Kaylee Niedermeyer gives up on the arm, and Mongi takes her back. Could we be in for 3 hard-fought rounds? There's a good chance. Both ladies have shown they can go the distance time and time again. Niedermeyer in her 3 fights has only gone the distance.
Used to the thighs now from Rebecca. I think Bobby Caraginides, the referee, was giving Rebecca another warning about a shot to the back of the head. I'm not sure I saw it, but they became very vociferous about that. Another nasty knee to the thigh as they're clinching up against the fence now. Rebecca grabbing onto the fence
these
there.
2 ladies throwing down, and Simon, you can't help but to think about this news that keeps floating around that the former 2-division champion Amanda Lena is on her way back. You got any more details for us? Because I think the whole world is interested in this.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to release the news and who she's fighting and when, but I think it's going to be sooner rather than later. And don't forget, Amanda Lena was the first women's double division champion in the history of mixed martial arts. She did it before Amanda in the UFC did it. Yeah, 6 months before Nunes. Meanwhile, Mongi coming forward with some big shots. Forces Kaylee Niedermeyer to clinch up. She's got the clasp around the back, is Kaylee. Bulldog. Rebecca lets go of it. Kaylee in the seated position now. There's a lot of strength from Rebecca. Kaylee's got good processes when it comes to the grappling. Rebecca's powering out a lot of them. She's got one butterfly.
Simon, when you think about great athletes that have come out of Uganda, Rebecca Mongi, but how many other fighters have we had actually come out from the country of Uganda, the kingdom of Uganda?
Very rare. We don't really see MMA, many MMA fighters coming out of Kampala in Uganda. And Rebecca is pretty much the only one that I know of.
Is it? Potential.
I don't recall a time in the EFC where they've had a Ugandan fighter before. But man, I want to see more of them on the basis of Rebecca's attitude. Continue to come forward with some nice strikes. She's going for the body kicks, this time with the right. Coming forward, some nice combinations, forcing Kaylee Niedermeyer on the back foot is Rebecca Mongi. Again, forcing Kay to clinch up against the fence and negate that striking.
Yeah, I think it's exciting. It's exciting every time we get a different nation that steps into the EFC. Of course, on the main event, we have the Reunion Island being represented with our champion, Anthony Morel. I think it's just such a big thing for the company and also for that nation to have somebody to represent them on the highest level, you know, in the Southern Hemisphere, right? When you talk about the EFC and what we have here. So, yeah, so I think it's a big deal.
Rebecca getting warm there for several fence grabs throughout the first round, and it more obvious there. Bobby Carradine is going to warning her. So that's 2 separate warnings Rebecca's got now. One for the shots to the back of the head, and the other one for grabbing the fence. Niedermeyer finally gets her down. Apropos to what you were saying, Cyrus. I mean, who would have thought, you know, when you first started commentating for EFC, as you said, well, virtually a decade ago to the day, that in the main event at EFC 122, you were going to have a Zimbabwean taking on a guy from the Reunion Islands, which is a small island protectorate of France, out in the Indian Ocean, and those two would be fighting for their heavyweight title in the main event at the EFC in Johannesburg. You would have thought I was crazy.
It's just amazing to think about. It really is, right? And over the years that I've been here, so many nations that have been involved. And what a scrap here, a great scramble here between Kaylee Niedermeyer and Rebecca Mongi. And Mongi has had more advantageous positions in round number 1 after doing a little bit more research through Tapology. It's really showing there's a lot. They list a lot of fighters from Uganda, but probably maybe north of 20 that have actually had professional fights. So there's a lot of amateurs in there and a lot of fighters being listed. And those could be boxers, that could be a lot of things. But it looks like for professional MMA, maybe only about 20 or so, really, out of the entire country. Right. And that's not for the EFC, that's for the entire world fighting everywhere. So pretty incredible.
Well, it looks like Rebecca was instigating the clinch exchanges there. Catching the leg now as Katie, and gets Rebecca down straight into half guard, the position that she's wanted to be in. Some nice right shots as Rebecca tries to side on and escape away from those power shots. Her legs are pretty much trapped. Katie's trapped that left leg, and she's let go of it now. Just keeping top heavy, keeping some heavy hips, preventing Rebecca from framing up and getting out of this position. Repeated right hands from Katie Niedermeyer. Old school forearm across the face from Niedermeyer. Just keeping the opponent pinned down.
Great position here for Kaylee. Showing some dominance here, trapping that arm and looking to slice, right? That was what she said at the press conference. She wants to slice her opponent open. She wants to drop blood. She wants to give those paramedics something to do.
Yeah, she says she wants to cut her. She hasn't done that yet. It was certainly Rebecca having the better of the shots in that first round. Trying to just power out of it now. Kelly's very high up on the torso. Almost the point she's going to slip off. It's difficult to get the rear naked by kind of leverage around your waist from this position. She's too high up. But she's still got the hooks in. Forcing Rebecca to fight for the arms. Again, still got those hooks in. Ah, she let go of it. And she's got reversed here now by Rebecca Mongi. Comes in with a decent
back and
right
forth
hand.
action here. Both ladies are bringing their A game, to say the least. And now Mongi dialing it up. There's a lot of heat here between these two. There's a lot of tension here. And you gotta love it. They're not coming in here just to have a fight. They're coming out here to make a statement.
Rebecca continuing to kick the left thigh of Kaylee. Kaylee did try and get up to her feet, but had a couple of shots from Rebecca. Trying to get up to her feet again, but it wasn't as if Rebecca wants to carry on with the ground exchanges. Perhaps wary of Kaylee Niedermeyer's jiu-jitsu going into the fight. And we've got a timeout here. Rebecca's getting a talking to.
So we're getting a 1 point. So is that for cage grab?
It's for cage grabbing, yeah. She got a couple of warnings in that first round.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Fence grabbing.
Yeah, grabbing the fence.
We don't say cage in the EFC. I've been here for 10 years. We don't say cage. We say fence.
So a point deduction for Rebecca Mongi. How is that going to change the second round scoring? Katie certainly had a good time on the floor. Still a pretty open round, but with that point deduction, Rebecca, she's grabbing the fence again. Changes the makeup of the scoring for the second round after that first round. And as you mentioned, it inevitably went to Rebecca. Katie's burrowing in now to take them.
She is, and she's doing a great job. I mean, she's pretty relentless, and she's digging in deep and not worried about being finished by Rebecca Mongi. Putting her head in a very disadvantageous position where Mongi could have possibly grabbed and tried to pull for a guillotine, but I think Nemire is so focused and so relentless right now that she's just, you know, against all odds, she's going to go for it, and I love it. That's the type of fight style that we love here in this company.
Rebecca's trying to get out from underneath, turning side on and framing up on her left leg. But Katie was just maintaining posture and maintaining top control as best as she can. She wasn't really causing any problems. She wasn't doing any ground and pound or hunting for any submissions. She was just trying to get her heavy hips going to prevent Rebecca doing that from parrying out of those positions with her hips. This is a lot better now for Katie in terms of her seated position. She's not too high up, and she needs to score the points here. It's a good left hand from her. Rebecca gives up her back. She's not got the hooks in down. She's going to use this to have nice, slow, patient control of her opponent. Just got the one hook in there. Rebecca fighting for the hands, just holding on to the wrists to prevent the ground and pound. Some nice left hands from Kelly Nemire. Too late to hunt for the chin. A much better round for her, and certainly one round apiece now if you give that round to Katie with the point deduction.
Very competitive round. Third and final round is officially underway. Let's see who wants it more. Rebecca Mongi is fighting for, unless she can have a 10-8 round, she's fighting for a draw right now.
Nemire gets the takedown. That 10-8 looks a bit further away now. So Nemire working in half guard. Heavy on top. Stifling top control from Nemire. Preventing any of those explosive hip explosions from Rebecca. Right in her corner. The Badat brothers are right there. Pulling out the shots. Not much action, just like you saw in the second round when Katie took Rebecca down, she made sure that she had her bases covered first before making herself vulnerable by posturing up and getting the ground and pound going. I mean, not even really hunting for submissions, just control and getting the shots. Enough for Bobby Karagianidis, the referee, to keep them on the floor. Shoulder barges. Rebecca fighting for the hands and trying to explode from here. Katie trying to pass guard there. Rebecca just about retains guard. Some nice right elbows now from Nemire as Rebecca turns in, takes away for the shots and gives up the back.
She's a woman possessed. She is really fighting with everything that she has as Nemire and looking to make a major statement, and for good reason. You know, when you take a look at Kaylee, she gets the win at UAE Warriors, but has not gotten a win in this organization. She's 1-2. She wants to get to that 500 mark. Excuse me, she's 2-2. She wants to get to 3-2. She did get that win over Christine Wolmerans. But she's looking to make that, an even stronger record and to make a case for a golden opportunity before long.
Yeah, and it's similar. You talk about that fight she had in Abu Dhabi. That was against Sabriye Şengül, the Turkish kickboxer, and kind of similar in a style, certain style to Rebecca. You expect her to do what she did with Sabriye, is like negate the kickboxing, time the takedowns and take her down and see if you can just grind out a win on the floor. Not looking for anything spectacular, but busy enough and just good top control and good basic technique to prevent your opponent from escaping that position and getting it back on the feet. That being said, those previous 2 rounds, Rebecca was able to get back up to her feet just with willpower and strength, and got back to causing Katie some problems with her fists. But Nemire again with that 3rd round would not be denied that takedown. I'm just going to see if she can grind out this 3rd.
Well, she seems to be on her way. She seems to be in a nice groove right now. Kaylee Niedermeyer and has not given up much. Mongi all tied up. She's got those legs tied up. Not really anywhere to go. She's going to have to really want this and really fight her way out of this situation.
Just nice leg wrapping from Kaylee. Really preventing Rebecca from framing up on that. Just nice shots on the inside now from Niedermeyer. Kaylee doesn't need to posture up from this position. And Rebecca's fighting for that right hand. Kaylee's got that left arm free. But Rebecca's struggling to frame up in this position. And Kaylee can posture up. She's trapping the right arm here. And that's a nice work from her. She's going to get the back here. She's got the rear naked. She's got the choke underneath the chin. Here's Kaylee Niedermeyer.
Oh, look at that. Nice and deep. Kaylee Niedermeyer, she wants to finish. She doesn't want this thing to go to decision. She's underneath the chin. That is tight. Can she put enough torque on it?
She's got the body lock on.
To take home her first.
Hasn't got it locked. Rebecca's left arm is just kind of like preventing Kaylee's right hand locking onto her left bicep. Almost about to get reversed, but still got the body lock on. There's Kaylee Niedermeyer. But a better position for Rebecca and Mongi. What can she do in 20 seconds to possibly finish this fight? Because what she's going to need to do. Stranger things have happened in MMA, but probably not likely. Well done for Rebecca for getting out of that position. Shots off the bottom for Niedermeyer. Oh, 20 or 30 more seconds.
It was a competitive war.
Yeah.
Niedermeyer and a Mongi going the distance. I think a lot of people would have guessed that, just knowing how tough and durable that they are. They are built to go all 3 rounds, and they do. But then you take the point deduction, and you take really what Kaylee did in rounds 2 and 3, and that was really up the intensity, up the aggression, push the pace, and I believe she got the best here of Rebecca Mongi. And are you surprised, Simon, that Kaylee was able to rally there in round 2?
No, because she switches on. That's why she's called the Smiley Savage. Out of the cage, she's delightful and chilled.
Declaring your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Kaylee Smiley Savage Niedermeyer.